Have you ever blamed the NCDC governor for the evictions that are happening in and around the nation's capital?
Alright, good evening Port Moresby, good evening Papua New Guinea.
If you have been thinking that way, then you are wrong. Stay with me as we uncover who is behind all those evictions in and around the nation's capital. First of all, before we move on, some of you may have fair idea of this. There are two settlements which got evicted because of the higher crime rate, which is the 2 Mile Hill and Baruni. That eviction was ordered by the Papua New Guinea Royal Constable because these settlements has been long seen as the breeding grounds for the criminals and the criminal activities. But regarding the other settlements that are being evicted in a nation's capital, there is nothing to do with the Papua New Guinea Royal Constabulary or the governor for NCDC and the National Capital District Commission. Stick around because this is the important notice which I'm about to tell you about the misleading information that was issued by Mr. Alfred Andapanga on a social media platform. After watching this video, you will understand who is the real maniac behind all those evictions. And furthermore, you will stop pointing fingers to the governor for NCDC and the NCDC itself. With that, let's dive straight into our topic. So for today's topic, we will be talking about the ongoing evictions that is happening in all the settlements around a nation's capital. So it was alleged that the governor for NCDC and the National Capital District Commission is the one who is responsible for all those untimely evictions that is happening in around nation's capital. So with that, someone has to come up to the media and clarify the statement that was made by Mr. Alfred Andapanga. The guy was Mr. Stephen Kilage.
There's a big misconception with people thinking that eviction in Port Moresby is caused by the governor. It's not. Eviction, it's over a ground cell in Moresby. They're all state leases. It's all controlled by Lands Department, not NCDC. NCDC controls physical planning, so if you want to do subdivisions or any improvements in the city, you have to put all your applications through the physical planning board in the NCDC, but they do not control the land in state leases. It's controlled by Lands Board and Lands Department. So planning mantos and Governor Evitimole, it's the wrong message, and it's mostly politically driven.
Stephen Kilage clearly stated that those evictions that are being carried out by the enforcement unit was from the order of the national planning. So national planning is the one executing the eviction notice. Now you have the fair idea who is behind all those evictions that is happening in a nation's capital. And if you are still uncertain about the next eviction target, this list are the list of the settlements which will be evicted, and those portion of land is owned by who. So you stick around. Number 1, we have 9 Mile. 9 Mile is owned by Meklewai. Meklewai owns the 9 Mile area. So that's why he issued the eviction. So people have to carry out what was being handed down from the above hierarchy. And number 2, we have Erima and Wildlife. Erima and Wildlife is owned by Net Holdings. So that portion of land will be used for the golf. So all about golf field or what something all about walking lohab. That's Erima and Wildlife. Okay, Murata is owned by 6th Estate. So 6th Estate is a estate company which proposing this lahab lo Murata or a member walking big play estate blame lahab. That's why only victim Murata, because 6th Estate is the rightful owner. So use him koto da. So enforcement unit go inside na execute him rights blame antap lo this la ground amount. That's it, simple. We have Geru Redils. Geru Redils is owned by Mr. Kumba. Mr. Kumba is an individual that owns that land. So one kind golo court kisim eviction notice na issue him all get the man that are settling around that area to vacate that area ASAP. Now suppose you last machine na police bakam inside. That's it. And then we have bushwara. That portion of land belong to the number one super. So number one super has every right to, evict whoever that is settling inside that portion. Anyways, stay tuned. Let me go ahead, stop. You may get 8 Mile. 8 Mile block is owned by Robert Copwell. Robert Copwell is a former member for Southern Islands. He owns a company that purchased that land earlier before Old Man got settled, so he has every right to evict us. And then we have 2 Mile and Baruni. Okay, like I've mentioned it earlier, 2 Mile and Baruni wasn't under the National Planning's plan. It was carried out by the Royal Constabulary of Papua New Guinea to minimize the crime rate that is happening in and around nation's capital. Rascal Pasino Klo Big Plan Lo Hab now or police gone around him this law settlement. This lamino stop underneath law plan national planning. Amino stop underneath law order block governor. Come from the different body altogether. So different body block government yet and working decision law come around him this law. All settlement because this settlement have known to be the breeding grounds of the criminal that is existing. Pangarapim name Moresby. Okay, Narabla again, final not the least. You may got 4 Mile works. So 4 Mile works, as you may already finish, this land is rightfully owned by the works department. I don't know how and why. Old man been going to create him settlement lahab. For what reasons? How you going to create him settlement lahab na all this little government houses all sana lahab here? All sabi osem all stapanta blo ground blo government, and then you may go na go build him all settlement house lahab. This land doesn't belong to us. I'm ground blo government yan. Government time talk move. Under which right by you complain on them government? He owns this land before you settle there. With that, I must Bamila explain again because sample ground kind of some works compound. Government own him long time yet before old man go settle. Kind of some Baruni, Nadislo, sample, Naraplo area. We mention him here. Like I'm been stop was some state land or customary land. And after that, old man was some time old man purchase him this like ground. Or purchase him on them legal document and need law court order. So I'm come up with some ground blow. Before true, I'm not been stop was some one bla company or one bla man only, maybe stop was all customary land. But then all man go buy, Papa Ground to need money. How about Papa Ground stop nothing na look. So that's why Papa Ground sell him this law ground, online buy man need law, sign him all relevant document, law, talk him all awesome. I am officially the owner of this land. And list now, you blow man bas him it up. Why na Tete no that? Let me tell you one thing about Tete. Tete this la ground here. All settlers been bringing this la eviction notice lo governor na NCTC go lo court triple time na all loose. Governor been planning mo same kind. Okay, that na this la you clear him all house blue go come so we can pull him road line go lo walk him house. And then all man kisim go lo court first round, second round, number third round you will lose. Now you will lose lo this la and then governor talk so you people want to challenge greater NCTC yeah. So now I'm not talk road line mo. I'm talk some whole Tete by eviction ba come up. So regarding the eviction lo Tete, national planning is not responsible for this. Nation's Capital District Commission and governor is responsible for this. Governor talk same. I'm responsible for this because me la sana want big plan infrastructure which is level 5 hospital. So this la hospital and by catering every Papua New Guineans one time over sickness time will come. All refer more lo own province blolet na time will come na. Come lo Moresby go lo 3 mile. From 3 mile instead of all by referring more go lo India or Philippines or Australia all by referring more come there. Thank you so much lo comment up na stop na harimi. Hope you subscribe to my channel because this is a very important information me bring you come to you. Subscribe and hit that notification bell for the next update that is coming. Thank you, Loharim Dark Secret signing out.